Well, harassed, assaulted, and belittled. University of Houston police are now investigating whether a student with autism was attacked on campus earlier this month. ABC 13's Pooja Lodia just talked to the student and his mother. And Pooja, want to begin with asking you, how is he doing?
You know, he is afraid. He says he is shaken up. He doesn't know quite what to think, but he is grateful for the support from his family. And he also wants answers with exactly why this happened and whether or not these students are going to be disciplined. Now, he says this whole thing happened right here in front of this stadium here behind me. He says he was at a university event. He walked into a tent, which he assumed was open to the public. That is when multiple students started yelling at him. He says that they ended up assaulting him. That was all on April 10th. He reported it to police 2 days later. Frontier Fiesta is one of the biggest events of the year at the University of Houston. There's a carnival, shows, and even a barbecue cook-off. But Christian Brooks says he experienced something very different from school spirit at the event on April 10th.
They stopped me and they pushed me, and they kept doing that 3 times, like 4 times in total.
And then they spit on you?
Then the manager came up, aggressed me, eventually spat on me.
Brooks is 20 years old. He has autism.
The dynamic was changing fast and intensifying, and I knew I had to leave. I was like, man, I had to look behind myself while I was walking away.
They interviewed my child 3-4 times. He wrote a 5-page police report. That 3rd time he had that hour-long interview with the dean of students, I said, full stop. Y'all haven't even talked to these boys? What else do you need from him?
For this family, the police investigation isn't just about punishment. It's about teaching a lesson.
That is hate. And I don't care how you slice that cake. Don't play in our face about it. That is hate.
Now, a University of Houston spokesperson originally told us this morning that the investigation was complete here and that no charges were going to be filed. He later got back to me and said the investigation is now ongoing due to new information that had just come up. We have also reached out to officials from the fraternity that was involved here. Those officials tell us that they are working with university police, and it's really too soon to say at this point whether any of those students will receive any kind of discipline. Pooja Lodia, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.